no denying it. Gold is hot right now. And did you know the Bank of America is saying gold will go to $2,200 this year, an all-time high? Invest in a gold IRA with Noble Gold Investments today and take advantage of this rare opportunity to secure your retirement savings. With the experts at Noble Gold Investments, you can ride the wave of gold's historic rise to financial security. This month, they're offering a silver 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin with every qualifying precious metals IRA or 401k rollover. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold Investments. Hurry and go to noblegoldinvestments.com to secure your wealth. Bag a free 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin if you qualify. noblegoldinvestments.com. That is noblegoldinvestments.com. And remembering, there's always a risk when you're investing. There are no guarantees of any kind. What's up, fuckers? What's going on, guys? Glad to see you here. I need to set an alarm real quick because I got to dip like a chip at 2:15 because Junior is getting a haircut and we have an appointment. They do take walk-ins, but when you go walk-in status, you're taking a gamble. You're rolling the dice. You could be sitting there for an hour. Get that appointment, get that time slot. That's what we got. Haircut today for Junior. So I'll be out of here, go pick him up from school, go do our thing. And I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. We're going to go in there. He's going to get his haircut. And as soon as we leave, because it's right next door to a liquor store, as soon as we leave, he's going to ask if we can go next door to the store and buy some toys. What kind of toys do they have in a liquor store? Cheap Chinese shit that's going to end up on the floor or being stepped on by myself or sucked up into the lawnmower in 24 hours. I'm not doing it. Then we will be going to baseball practice right after that. So that's what we do, man. Dad shit. You know what I mean? Lou David, CNN got the ratings. That's right. The only, isn't that, you talk about irony. The only way that they can get ratings is to bring on the one motherfucker they hate. I love it. But yeah, Smooth Baron, that's not a bad name. Smooth Baron 65. Spun Baron 65 says smooth. That's right. You know, you always feel good after you get a haircut, after you get out of that barber's chair. And maybe you just didn't get a haircut. You got the edge up, he got you lined up, got the hot towel around your face. I believe it. Deion Sanders, when he says you look good, you feel good, you play good. No matter what playing is, life, whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, even if it's not an actual like literal sport that you're playing, when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you play good. Kerry Crawford, love from Louisiana. What's up? Appreciate that. And down there in Nolans. But yeah, and he loves hopping out the barber's chair looking so fresh and so clean. So, and I love it too. And what I like about the barbershop is we go in there, it's always full, it's always packed, and they're always in there talking shit. Usually it's about something that one of the barbers did that was stupid, or it's sports. Usually it's sports talk in there. So it's good. I like him to be in that environment where, men are being men, talking shit, learning the hierarchy. Not only learning how to be around men, but also learning the art of conversation. How to talk to people, when to interject, things like that, the timing. He's learning a lot just through being there, just through osmosis. He's learning. So, yeah. And I look forward to hanging out with Junior. That's my boy. Joyce Decker, exactly. When Trump called her nasty, that lady was a fucking bitch. Who was that? Moderator? What? That lady sucked. She kept cutting him off. That is top 5 pet peeves: blood boiling, seeing red, anger, blood. I can't stand that shit. When someone is talking, shut the fuck up. I can't put into words how much that's right up there with dragging your feet. I can't pick your feet up. I can't stand that shit. Don't talk over people. Don't drag your feet. And don't wear pajama bottoms in public. I don't know why. That shit just makes me angry. Like, you get 10 lashings with a car antenna across the back of your legs if I catch you out in public in pajama pants. Kids, you get a pass. You see that a lot. Junior high, high school, kids. I'll give you that, you little shit. I'll give you that. But if you're a grown-up, oh, and it's 10 across the back of the legs for females and 15 for men. You're a grown man and you're wearing pajama pants in the public forum? That's 15 across your calves, bitch. What are you doing? And if you got those pajama pants tucked into some fucking Ugg boots, that's 20 lashings. If you're a grown fucking man in public and you are wearing pajama pants and you got the bottom of your pajama pants stuffed into some Ugg boots, that's 20 lashings on the spot. You can't put that off. 20 lashings right now. What the fuck? Spudbearing says shoot him out of a fucking cannon. Whatever. I'm open to suggestions. Amanda Mitchell, I know it's fashionable, but it still makes me angry. And that's why I'm giving the leeway to the kids. They don't know nothing. They think it's cool. That's why I'm giving them that. But man, you're a grown-up? Nah, you getting this punishment. El Jibarito, what about tucked into Timbs? Tucked into anything. That's another 5 lashings. But Ugg boots, fuck it. If they're tucked into Ugg boots, that's another 10 lashings. For some reason, I don't know. You're a man. You don't be tucking your fucking pants in no damn Ugg boots. Do men wear Ugg boots? I don't even know. I only see women in Ugg boots. Maybe some guys wear them. I'm not going to touch that one. But if you wear jammy pants, show Sugino. I give it to the kids. Yeah, man, that's a hell of a clip if somebody takes it. I better not run for office. Derek Molino, Uggs are play. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do dudes wear Ugg boots? I don't think I've ever seen that. I thought the only women wore Ugg boots. Ron Fuego says Tom Brady does. I don't know, dog. I mean, because, this is a safe space, right? Am I free to say what's on my mind? Am I hurt? I'm going to look at you sideways if you're a dude wearing Ugg boots. I am. Just like dudes that wear Toms. Those are girl shoes. Right? What did I miss? What did I miss? Fucking, if I thought those are girl shoes. Maybe whatever, man. But I'm gonna look at you sideways if you're a dude wearing Ugg boots. And that's why it's even worse if you tuck them. I can't. The pajama pants don't. That's ridiculous. That is just absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. This shit just makes me fucking angry. Ugh. El Jibarito says Uggs and Crocs are both line stepper violations. Agreed. No, see, Rick James is a habitual line stepper. Silver and Gold says, yo, Uggs are so comfortable. The jury might still be out on that one. But, whatever, Uggs or not, you're welcome here, everybody. I don't gotta look at your damn feet. You're welcome. You are welcome up in here. Guess who else is welcome? People just like this. Thank you. Mr. Kojak, who loves you, baby. Thank you for the Hamilton. He says you need to Singapore sling that cane. I'm telling you, man. You get some people get some welts across the back of them legs, you'll see shit change rapidly. Scott Calais says, I love my plaid PJ pants. Look, man, I don't have a problem with PJ pants. I wear PJ pants. Oh, Rod Manhammer, Niners got the Thanksgiving Day game? Yes, hope it's against the Seahawks. Fuck them. I wear pajama pants. My standard nighttime attire is some kind of t-shirt and pajama pants or t-shirt and sweatpants. I'm not old enough to wear the whole like pajama set like, Rock Hudson in the 60s. But that's usually what I wear. I don't got a problem with that in the confines of your own home. If it's in your house, man, you wear whatever the fuck you want. But when you step out in the public, hell no. I can't. Man. Oh, and when it gets hot, yeah, t-shirt and some drawers. But when it's cold, come on now. I'm trying to be comfortable. Alien Robot Ghost says, say it ain't soldier. That's how I roll, man. It's going to start getting hot around here. So we're going to be sleeping in the drawers. True. Amanda Mitchell says, my pillow pajamas is fabulous. They are. My wife has some. And the slippers too. And the robe. So we're going to be living La Vida Loca around here. Okay, cool. So, again, appreciate you guys. Diesel says, I'm going to be sleeping in a freezer. You live in SoCal, right, man? Yeah, it gets warm down there, too. Southern California, like Palm Springs and shit, it gets hot. Because, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Southern California, LA is a desert. Palm Springs sounds like, there's a lot like water there. Like it sounds like a lush place. Palm Springs is smoking hot desert. Hot. You look at weather, in California, and always, it has like the deep, like almost maroon, red, orange, yellow, and all that kind of shit. Palm Springs is always red, maroon. It's hot down there. So LA, like downtown, in the city, it's nice, but you get outside of LA, yeah, it's just a fucking desert. It's hot. It gets hot down there. It gets hot in that bitch. It gets hot in that dystopian shit. Thank you very much, Mike Lang. He says, I get on my daughter and her fiance for wearing PJs out to dinner with me. Oh, man, are they must be young. And I guess if she has a fiance, she's over 18. So she does fall into the realm of getting the coat hanger, getting the car antenna across the back of the legs. But since they're your people, if I were the king, Mike, I would let them slide just for you. Only for you. But yeah, man, continue to get on them. You can't let that shit ride. You can't let that happen in your presence, Mike. Stay on them. And one day you might get through. One day they might say, you know what, man, I am sick and tired of Mike. That would be him talking. She'd say, I'm so sick and tired of my dad getting on us about our attire. Let's you know what? Let's not wear pajamas out in public in front of him anymore. And then you win, Mike. You win. Mike says they're 28. Yeah, they should know better. But they are young. Stay on them, Mike. Don't give up. Brian King B. No more wire hangers. She was fucking crazy. Man. That woman was crazy as hell. Carrie Crawford says we all walk around with handkerchiefs like preachers in Louisiana humidity. Yeah, it's real. I remember going to Louisiana summer 92, must have been mid-July. Mid-July, Louisiana. I know. Man, we got out that damn car and it was like, just, what the fuck? Man, yeah, Louisiana, all down south, Florida, all that. Keep that damn humidity. Georgia, because humidity changes everything. Dry heat is a motherfucker too. But humidity, your sack is on sweat. Your taint is on fucking swamp mode. Can't throw no powder down there. You fuck around and make some biscuits. So, people, first of all, I'm going to disappear for a second. You won't be able to hear me, but I'm going to show you something. This is Whoopi's world. That is Whoopi. That's her new graphic novel, her new comic book coming out called Change. What every adolescent comic book fan wants, a middle-aged fucking walrus on the cover. El Jibarito, Puerto Rico and Panama are like that. Man, Puerto Rico, I went to San Juan, Puerto Rico when I was in the Navy. And the further south you get, the worse it must get because Florida was fucking crazy. Puerto Rico, I shit you not. I had a handkerchief. You talk about Carrie Crawford, you talk about a handkerchief down there. I took a handkerchief, sweating like a hooker in church. I took the handkerchief and went from here to here. My forehead ain't that damn big. By the time I got over here, I was sweating again over here. No. Raquita Johnson, welcome, girl. Girl, where you been? I've seen you in a minute. But man, Puerto Rico, that was wild. Never been to Panama. But Puerto Rico was off the charts with the humidity. Just sweating everywhere. So that's one thing we're going to talk about. Whoopi Goldberg's new comic book, Change. What's it about? I think it's about some social justice bullshit. I think it's about some social justice fucking garbage. That's what I thought about the first time. What up, Authentically Kennedy? Thanks for peeping in. Going to get her workout on. Keep that baby healthy. So it's not about that. It's not about some SJW horse shit. It's about, and again, hold on a second. Let me look something up here. Who is the number one demographic that reads comic books?
According to Gitnick's blog, recent studies show that 63% of comic book readers are male while 37% are female, with an average age of 35 years old.
What? What the fuck? With an average age of 35 years old. Wait a minute. The average comic book reader is 35? Holy shit. And it said in 2014, 47% were under 29 years old and 84% prefer print comics to digital versions. So it looks like the average age is 35, but you usually get into comic books when you're a kid. Whether it's a boy or a man, I'll bet you that none of them said, yeah, we get it, the superpowers and the muscles and the super villains and all that. Yeah, we get that, but can we just get a comic book character that's fucking going through menopause? Like, she fucking hot flashes and she burns shit. Does she like take her dried up eggs and throw them at what? Menopause. That's what the change is. The superhero is going through menopause. So get ready for that, comic book fans. Get ready for that, comic book lovers. Holy shit. The change. Oh my God. Old Sweet Dick Malone. I love Captain Period Head. Yeah, man. And they're also going to have a new superhero called Pubertus, where he's going through puberty. And he says, oh, stop right there, bad guys. And every time he kills a bad guy, a pimple pops up. Oh, well. And he's all gangly and shit. He's not, his body's going through some shit. He's not comfortable in it. Oh, my pleasure, police chief. I'll always protect the city. Pubertus. He sleeps in until noon, loves video games, and eats pizza. Watch out, bad guys. It's Pubertus. Up, up, and away. Shit. Okay. Trump's town hall. That's how they got their ratings. I love the fact that the only way they can get people to tune in is to bring in Donald Trump. Remember what I said yesterday, guys. I love to see anybody or anything, any group get what they deserve. And this is what they fucking deserve. Also, Bud Light is getting kicked in her nuts. Oh, I mean, his nuts, her nuts. Who knows what Bud Light is anymore? But it looks to me like nobody wants to know anymore because their numbers across the board in every state are going, pew. That's what you get. Maybe that's what the woke people needed to do. Maybe that's what we need to make this turn, to make the pendulum swing the other way, is they needed to go after liquor. You ain't gonna fuck with my beer. Maybe if they would have started going after alcohol, this shit would have lasted as long as it has. Lou David, Bud Light out. They're losing money. That's the only thing these fuckers understand. It's the only thing they care about is money, not the customer. They don't care how many of their customers die of cirrhosis of the liver. They don't care how many of their customers wrap themselves around telephone poles. They don't care how many of their customers careen into a van full of loving families singing Kumbaya. What they care about is what the OJs told us. Money, 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 money. They want to make it rain on these hoes. That's what they understand. So when you start with fucking with their money, now they're paying attention. Now they're getting it. Good. All because of one teeny tiny, emaciated Ku Klux trans member. So I thank you, Dylan. Is that right? Thank you, Dylan Mulvaney. I think we owe him a thank you at this point. I don't know. We'll talk about it. And France says no to the wee wee. I couldn't wait to do this one. I wanted to say France says no to the wee wee. Twist your little mustache with your beret on and a baguette sticking out of your grocery bag. So France, they have this Ku Klux trans member that wanted to run against the ladies, and it's like the World Athletic something. I'll tell you when we get to it, but they said no. They said if you have a wee wee, no. If you have a wee wee, you have to run with the guys, with the messieurs. And if you don't have a wee wee, if you have a ziclem, you have to run with the ladies. Right? Because that's how it's been forever. But France says no. He said, you can have the baguette and run against the women. And the ex-range master, because Chicago's America's shooting range, former Mayor Googly Eyes, former Mayor Sloth from Ice Age, she yesterday declared that, hold on, Chicago is in the middle of a national humanitarian crisis. She finally declared it a national humanitarian crisis with the amount of death and shootings and violence, poverty in that city. She finally declared it a national humanitarian. Hold on a second. It's my producer. What's up, man? You stop bugging me in the middle of a damn live stream. What? Yeah, because of the people getting killed. All the black folks dying. And BLM and all. No? For what? She declared a national humanitarian crisis for who? But they don't even live here. But they just came across the damn... All right. Shit. Yeah, thanks. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. My producer just told me that she declared a national humanitarian crisis for the illegals. She declared it for the illegals. Hey, Chicago, has she stuck it in all the way, or is she only about halfway in? She got her strap on. She got that leather-clad contraption with that big old rubber dong hanging off the front. She strapped it on, and she... Come here, Chicago. Now, I'm going to reopen that high school, but I'm going to reopen it for the illegals. Oh, there you go, huh? Ah! Man, life, it hurts. It hurts! All right. Next time, I'll spit on it, okay? Okay. Ow, man, life. Ow. I'm going to go ahead and declare a national humanitarian crisis. Oh, thank you, Mayor. Not for you. Ow. Not for you, stupid. For the illegal. So is it all the way in, or she still have about 6 inches of rubber dick to stick in there? Ugh. Take that, Chicago. They're doing everything in their power to help the illegal, man. I love it. That's what you guys fucking wanted. We want to be a sanctuary city. Thank you, Leonard S. With a good question. Leonard says, would a Disney boycott work? Disney owns ABC. Well, Disney, like other companies, they only understand money. So I think a boycott will always work if enough people do it. Boycotts always work because they care about their money. But will you get enough people to boycott Disney enough to make a difference? I don't know. I don't know. Max Bang, thank you for the Hamilton. She says Byron Donalds gave CNN the final wedgie last night. I saw a clip about that. I didn't watch the whole thing, but Byron Donalds, I followed him on Instagram. Great dude. Just makes sense. Give the people what they want. That's about it, people. Give the people what they want. Forget about yourselves. Just give us what we want. And even if things go bad, even if it's RoboCop in our cities, even if it's death and despair and it's dystopian, guess what? It'll be the people's fault. Because all they did was give the people what they want. What's wrong? I don't get it. They get in their own interests, the lobbyists, what they want. Their what do they call that? Their slush funds. That's when shit gets fucked up. That's when it goes wrong. That's when being a politician goes wrong. If you would just stick to what we want, shit, man, you'd be in office forever. Wouldn't have a bad thing to say about him. Diesel said they kept interrupting Byron Donald. They ask him a question and then interrupt and put words in his mouth. Yeah, I hate that shit. I can't fucking stand that. If you're going to have somebody on your platform, let them do what they're on your platform for. If you have those people there to talk about stuff, let them talk. If you're afraid of what they're going to say, don't have them on there. Oh my God, I hate that shit. You can't listen. You can't focus on what anybody's saying if they're both talking. Ugh. Ask them a question and let them go. Bam Bam Bigelow says Trump was on fire. He was, man. And she got him, or she asked him about the grab him by the pussy. Oh, I'm so sick of that shit. People act stupid. They act fucking stupid. Like you ain't never heard of a groupie. Like you've never heard of a woman fucking some dude simply because of what he has or he's famous. Like you don't know that that's the very reason that some men get rich and famous. So women will do stuff to them with minimal effort. That's the main reason that most men get rich and wealthy and powerful, so they have puss on demand. So they have piles of women doing gross stuff to their wee-wee. So they can get that Twinkie stinky. Fucking assholes. What? Women like to fuck powerful dudes? What the fuck is wrong with you? Is this your first day on Earth? Thank you again, Leonard S. He says Donald's could be in Trump's cabinet. That's what I'm wishing he would have done. That's why I'm wishing he would have walked in there day one as president and said, hey, have you been here for more than a week? That means you work for the last guy. Get the fuck out of here. And put people like Donald who are just about giving the people what they want and sticking to the Constitution. Wow, that's a pretty short list. That's two things. But that's one of the things. That's what I say to my kids sometimes. I'll ask them, is this your first day here? Do you not know the process of living here? Do you not know what to do with your dirty clothes when you take them off? Do you not know the process of getting ready for bed? Is this your first day in this house? If it is, let me know and I'll explain the rules. But if it's not, you already know. So disappear. What is it these people's first day on earth? You don't know how women act around rich, famous, and powerful men? You don't know that? Trust me, something happens to them. I've seen a girl turn around and walk into the fucking wall. Some of you have maybe heard me tell this story before. It's real quick. I'm trying to tell you a story. So I was working at the radio station. Pitbull, you're Mr. 305. Pitbull, he comes to the radio station. Matter of fact, I got a picture. I'll show you guys a picture of that day. But anyway, he comes to the radio station, and this was a girl who worked at the radio station. She was used to seeing famous people all the time, but she was a big fan of Pitbull. And she comes in, comes down the hallway, takes a picture with her. Hey, thanks, mommy. Dale, whatever he said, right? And she turns around and boom, they have these like plastic trays outside of each of the studios. So if somebody's on air and you had to like give them some papers or something, you just drop it in the or drop it in the little slot or the little holder, and then they'd open the door and grab it when they were done. She turns around, boom, runs into it. It was down a long hallway, as loud as fuck. It echoes. It was so loud that some people were sticking their heads out of the office to see what the fuck was all. It was like boom, 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 fucking rolled down the hall. It was bad, loud as fuck. So I'm sure if Pitbull said, "Hey, you want to go on my tour bus or you want to hit this hotel?" Yeah. Cut to 5 minutes later, legs in the air. Yeah, that shit would have happened. The fuck? Wait, what? Women will let you grab them by the who? But that's what he said. He's like, it's been like that for a million years. I'm not going to sit up here and change like I don't know what the fuck is going on. He's like, yeah, that's how it is. I'm not changing my mind. I'm not backing down from that comment. Just act dumb. But anyway, speaking of that, Pitbull, I got a picture. There's a few pictures. My wife, her brother, came to visit with my niece, one of my nieces, and my wife busted out this big old Ziploc bag full of old pictures. So a lot of them in there were from my radio days. So there's Pitbull right there. And this was, so the morning of my 27th birthday, I go into the studio and you got Ari Spears, John Witherspoon, and Gabriel Iglesias in the studio. And I look in the window like, what the fuck? So that I got to hang out in there. That was hilarious. I'm talking like, oh my God, please stop. Side splitting laughter. Hilarious. And then they leave. As they're leaving, coming through the door is Pitbull. And then after Pitbull left, Chameleonaire came in. So that's Chameleonaire right there, riding dirty. They see me rolling. They hang in, that dude. And then Ja Rule, of course, holla, that fool. I met him some other time there. And let's see. And then right here, it's Warren G. That was my first on-air interview. It was, hey, Warren G's coming through tonight at 8 o'clock. Be ready, huh? So that was my first on-air interview was Warren G. And being a big fan growing up, 94, Regulate, come on. So, that was a time I had to be like a duck. On the surface, professional. I'm a DJ. I do this shit all the time. I interview people all the time. But under the water, oh shit, Warren G. And then there's Gabriel Iglesias, John Witherspoon, R.I.P. It was crazy. It was like, it was crazy to look in the window and see that many talented people in one room. Hilarious. And the funniest shit was in between the talk breaks, like during the commercial. Man, that's when the shit was so fucking funny. And then that's Maya, song Ghetto Superstar. And if you early 2000, late 90s R&B, you know exactly who that is. She was super nice. So nice. She said, would you like a hug? Would you like to take a picture? Yeah, Maya, I would. Thank you. And then this was before I got in radio. This is 2002. A friend of mine won on the the radio that I ended up working for. He won a chance to meet E40 and hang out on his tour bus before he did a show in Salinas. Family emergency the day of. So he's like, hey, man, you want to take my spot? Hell yeah, I do. So I hung out with E40. I drank some Carlos Rossi wine with him, and then my friend busted out a blunt, crossfade. I was leaning on the door, fucked up night. This is Nina Sky. Remember that song, Move Your Body? They're twin sisters, actually. Hella cool. Love meeting them. And this right here, brother. This was a hell of a day to remember, brother. Got to meet Hulk Hogan from 1985, watching WWF on Saturday mornings, and then my brother inevitably trying those moves on me later. To meet Hulk Hogan was fucking crazy, man. He was hella cool. He was probably, the interview on air went like 45 minutes over. People, the DJs had him sign. Everybody brought shit for Hulk Hogan to sign. And his producer was like, no, Hulk, we got to get going. We still got to go here and go here. Because this is when he was filming Hogan Knows Best. And his daughter had a little music career, Brooke Hogan. And he was like, nah, brother, the people came to see me, brother. I'm going to stick around and sign some autographs, brother. She was like, okay, yeah, cool. So he stayed for like an hour, took pictures with everybody, signed everybody's shit, listened to all their fucking stories that he's heard a million fucking times. Man, Hulk Hogan, me and my brother he's heard that shit a million times. You think it was the first time he heard it. Great fucking dude. They say don't meet your idols, but I wouldn't say he's an idol, but they say don't meet famous people, but I say do it because he was hella cool. And the only person that I didn't like that I ever met were these two dudes. I can't remember their group name, but one of them is his name's Locksmith, and him and this other dude, they had this group like in the early 2000s. They were on like BET on 106 and Part 4. They had a little buzz, and but those were the only two, and they hardly had any fame whatsoever, and they were fucking assholes. So those are the only famous people I met who were dicks. Was those little fucking nobodies. Those old fucking nobodies. And like I said, I can't even remember their fucking group name, but they were being little bitches. But yeah, radio days were fun, and I met so many famous people. Those are just the pictures that we found. I got tons of pictures other places. Some famous people I didn't get to take pictures with them, but I met a lot of famous people. Got to see a lot of shows, a lot of good shows. Met a lot of good people. Got to do shit that, people don't normally get to do because they just don't have the access to that kind of stuff. So it was great, man. Rome 13, JG fangirling on the side. Hey, I kept it cool. But, there's some people you meet that you're just huge fans of. You can't help to get, excited to meet them. But in that, being a DJ, you can't be like, oh, you can't be acting stupid. You're supposed to be, oh, no big deal. Us who? Nothing. No big deal. REG, Maya was hot. Yeah, she was big time back in the day. And so, like I said, man, she was hella cool. She was so cool with everybody. Would you like to take a picture? Yeah. RJJ Ja Rule, the 5'5". He was short as hell. That's another thing about a lot of celebrities. They're short. Even the women. Like, of course, women are usually shorter than men, but some of them are like fucking almost midgets. I was like, damn, you're short as hell. What? J954, damn, Warren G, RIP. All right, Warren G ain't dead. What are you talking about? And Pitbull, he's cool, man, but he don't play no bullshit. He's all about America and no communism. Yeah, Pitbull, he's one of the and I don't even know if I could say few, but he's one of the few vocal celebrities who aren't for the bullshit. But that, people, was a lot of fun times. And I worked there from 2004 to 2009. So we got to do a lot of fun shit. I remember the first day I started as assistant promotions director, and my boss, Eric, he goes, Yeah, just make sure you keep your lunch under 3 hours. I was like, dream job. Thank you. Leonard S. Again. He says, has anybody in U.S. history been more persecuted than Trump? Benedict Arnold? Question mark. I don't think so, man. I don't think anyone has. I think he takes the taco when it comes to that shit. Because never, these are unprecedented times, with social media and how they're pushing communism so hard, and there's so much at stake. There's never been so much at stake before. So no, I don't think anybody's a public figure like that. Definitely a president. No way. Thank you, Mr. Comic 2009. He says, I met Troy Aikman in person and he was a total dick to me. But me being me, I understand why and don't take it personally. Well, he's a cowboy, so fuck Troy Aikman. Fuck him right in the goat ass. Who said that? Fuck me right in the goat ass. That's a deep cut right there, people. Room 13. Did you say steak? I got my mouth all fixed for some steak. Oh, man. But yeah, Troy Aikman's a bitch. So too bad you had that experience, Mr. Comic. But what do you expect from a bitch? Intergalactic Transmitter. Ice Cube Cypress Beef resulted in some great tunes. It did. Ice Cube had King of the Hill. And I met Be Real, a celebrity I didn't get a picture with, but I met Be Real. He doesn't fly. He drives everywhere. So he was coming to do a concert and he pulled up and I was kind of the liaison to the radio station. So I met him and everything. Hella cool. Nice dude. I think I met Mac 10 that day too. I sold Mac 10 some weed back in the day. I have a checkered past. Oh, damn, JG. I was thinking about Nate Dogg. My bad. OJ954. All right, cool. Yeah, RIP Nate Dogg. So Nate Dogg and Warren G. They had to regulate. That's right. Phil'sArt.com. Adam Sandler. I don't remember the name of that album, but it was the one where he had, they're all going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh at you. That shit was so funny. We were talking about that shit last night on a Double Impact. Because there's a skit on there with this guy, he sells him like oregano or something. He's like, oh man, that weed you sold me, man, I was so high. He's like, dude, that was oregano. Oh, well, that acid you gave me, man, I was tripping balls, man. I was so fucked up. He's like, those are just cut up squares of paper. Oh, okay. Well, that beer you gave me, oh, it's so fucking drunk. I was like, blah, blah, blah. He's like, actually, that was non-alcoholic. That's some good skits. Had that song Piece of Shit Car. Classic. Thank you very much, JDM underscore 9 EH9. Appreciate that. Hey JG, do that Mitch McConnell sustenance thing. I bet you have gears. No problem. You know why it's no problem? Because Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell. These jobs I have here, they have calories and it's all for sustenance. Mitch McConnell. Fucking shit be going like this and shit. Mitch McConnell. The sack here is for sustenance. Mitch McConnell. Punk bitch. You rhino bitch. Nothing worse. Nothing worse than a rhino. Am I right? White Run Guard, thank you. Thank you, man. He says, don't let Kamala hear that. She'll give you 40 years for that offense. She can't do shit to me. All I got to do is go hide by the border and she'll never find me. Never find me. It's hard to find somebody when they're hiding somewhere that you never go. And thank you, Mr. Kojak, with the true knowledge. Games people play. You guys are the best. Sorry, sexist shit. Amanda Mitchell, I wish you could hear me laughing. Well, as long as you are. I love it. Oscar Gonzalez, what up, fool? Mitch McConnell. I don't care if the world ends. I could survive for 3 months without the sustenance in my jowls because I'm Mitch McConnell. Okay. Oh, yeah, forgive me, Oscar. No, it's not Kamala Harris. It's AI Czar Kamala. AI Czar. Border Czar. Just fucking name her whatever you want. She ain't never going to go. So it don't matter. Don't matter what you call her if she never shows up. So, Whoopi Goldberg makes comic writing debut with The Change graphic novel. If you watch The View, I sure hope you didn't. If you watch The View, it's no secret that Whoopi Goldberg is a longtime comic book fan and has used the show to promote and plug her favorite things in fandom. Has accomplished many things in her illustrious career, given her illustrious career in the entertainment industry, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's only fitting that Goldberg will finally make her comics writing debut with The Change, an upcoming graphic novel from Dark Horse. Man, they must not give a shit about making no money because you are doing a comic about a menopausal superhero. Now, I don't know if Dark Horse is the same company, but the mainstream woke comic book industry has given us such hits as the Joker being pregnant and Superman's son being non-binary. So the beat goes on. Co-written by Whoopi Goldberg along with writer slash showrunner Jamie Paglia, known for Eureka and The Flash. The creative team for the graphic novel also includes artist Who Cares, as well as colorist Who Cares, and letterer Who Cares. The graphic novel's cover is drawn by comics industry legend Carrie something. What the fuck? And for some reason, her hand is blue flame. I don't know what the powers are. Okay, here's how the publisher describes the graphic novel. Isabel Frost is a woman who has spent her life as a wife, mother, grandmother, a life she feels isn't all that she hoped for, with a husband who has grown in another direction. So right off the bat, the man is a piece of shit. And she wasn't fulfilled in her life by being a wife, a mother, and a grandmother. Because they're telling you that's not what fulfills a woman. That's not her role in life. It's some selfish pursuit. It has to be for her. She has to pursue something for her. Not the life that she created, not the man that she created those lives with and a life with. No, it has to be a selfish pursuit for her. None of that filled her. And her husband's going in another direction. What does that mean? Okay. A college graduate with a degree in science. Oh, so she went to school, she got a degree, and then stupid fucking family got in the way. With a degree in science, Isabel is an amazing gamer who plays with people all over the country. So she's a gaming grandma. Is that a fad? Is that a popular thing that I've missed? A gaming granny? With the help of her comic-loving grandson, so I guess one of them that she liked, and irreverent best friend, she must learn to control her abilities and embrace her new identity as the change. Both the change of her life and her surprising and extraordinary superpowers. So where did she get the superpowers from? Isabel Frost is a woman who has spent her life as a wife, mother, grandmother, a life she feels isn't all she had hoped for. Fucking bitch. A life? You're a wife, a mother, and a grandmother. That ain't enough. With a husband who has grown in another direction, a college graduate with a degree in science, Isabel is an amazing gamer who plays with people all over the country. With the help of her comic loving grandson and irreverent best friend, she must learn to control her abilities and embrace her new identity as the change, both the change of her life and her surprising and extraordinary superpowers. Okay, here we go. Because of her lifelong love of comic books, Goldberg, okay, but that's not about the character, create a new kind of superhero. Oh, wow. Here we go. Here we fucking go. You thought we were going before. Here we go. Grab a tissue, a handkerchief, a cotton ball, your t-shirt. I don't know what you're dealing with, people. I can't see you. But get ready for the damn drop of anger blood. You get so mad, I'm fucking right here. You ready? Because of her lifelong love of comic books, Goldberg decided it was time to create a new kind of superhero. One who might be a little older, whose body might be a little thicker, and whose breasts may or may not be the same size. Uh-oh. So, wah, wah, wah. Wow. She is also smack in the middle of menopause, which, along with chills and hot flashes, also gave her some unexpected superpowers. So she got her superpowers from menopause. Dry eggs. Okay. The iconic actor, producer, and author matched minds and wits with Jamie Paget, just as outside the box as I am, says Goldberg, to take the story to the next level. Man, what the fuck? Dude, this is gonna be super awesome. I can't wait to go to one of the stores and buy the latest copy of The Change, written by Whoopi Goldberg. It's so cool. She has menopause, hot flashes, cold flashes, and she's thick and her tits sag low. That's where you love to see some droopy tits. Love some 60-year-old tits in the comic books. What? So do away with these muscular physiques and lifting up cars and pew pew, all that shit. Now you got hot flashes, cold flashes, saggy tits, and a thick body. That's what it said. So awesome. Yes, menopause. Super cool, guys. Let's see some tits, some wrinkled tits. So stupendous. What? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Ew. Brian Kingby says, go gadget tampons. She don't need them anymore. She's not getting her period anymore. Because her vagina goes. What? Fuck out of here. Her body's a little thicker. Her tits, they sag a little lower, but that's all right, honey. I'm a gaming granny. And I'm going to kick ass with my little grandson. How much you want to bet her grandson is a Ku Klux Trans member or an Alphabet Soup Group member? How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet that little motherfucker he gets picked on and he's an Alphabet Soup Group member? I wouldn't take that bet if I were you. I wouldn't take that bet if I were you. Thank you, J954. He said, "Oh damn, JJ, you ever get my email?" I'll check it out. I don't think not yesterday. I checked my emails yesterday, but I'll check it out, man. If you sent it, I'll get it. I promise. A geriatric fucking grandma is a superhero. Now, I know that's a natural progression of things. The name of the game is to get old. Nobody wants to die young. You want to get old, and things happen. Things aren't as high and tight as they used to be, man or woman. Gravity starts to win that tug of war. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not shaming seasoned women. But what I am saying is that makes a pretty bad fucking comic book character. Holy shit. They just don't care. They don't care. They don't care about money. They don't care about the industry, the art. They're just putting out dog shit. My goodness. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for the Hamilton. Remember, Mike, don't give up. Keep giving them shit for wearing PJ pants in public. Remember Mork and Mindy, where Mork pops out an egg in the TV series? I think I remember that. I definitely remember the show, but I think I remember that episode. Or Robin Williams, a young Robin Williams. My goodness, that what the menopause grandma? Thank you, Mr. Kojak. He says Sweet Mama G is in super mom mode today. Sweet Mama G is always in super mom mode. That's how she got the name. Holy shit, man. You know that grandson is about to be a Ku Klux trans member, and her irreverent friend, I bet you her reverent friend is a fucking alphabet soup group. I bet you her and her irreverent friend be getting irreverent on each other's vaginas. I guarantee you that. You know that shit's coming. Rainey says, thanks, Jericho, for giving honor to moms that want to stay home or only work part-time to be with their children. All the honor, all the praise to mom. I wish every household was able to do that. Now, if the mother wants to get out in the workforce, that's up to you, girlfriend. But I wish mothers could stay home with their children. Father goes out. That used to be the case a few decades ago. It was such that a man could provide the sole income. Mom could stay home and take care of the house and the kids. Be there for the kids when they come home. Shape their lives. Be a part of their moments. Not have to send them to daycare because they got to go work. I wish every mother could stay home with her kids. That would be great. There's no shame in that. None whatsoever. That's how it should be. A mother should be able to stay home with her kids. Her husband goes out and brings home the bacon. She turns that bacon into a fucking meal. Shoot, man. No, that's the way it should be. There's no fucking shame in that. Don't ever let anybody shame you for that. The fuck? They got the problem. What the fuck is wrong with them? Why would they not want that? So that's the weird part. Billy Painter, bad Billy. Thanks, man. He says, you know that Whoopi is a nickname that she got for her constant flatulence. They probably have to turn her mic down when she's not talking because she's just the whole time. It has to be because she's definitely full of shit. And you know what a fart is, man? That's just a turd honking for the right of way. Carrie Crawford says, stayed home with my kids. Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Early happy Mother's Day to you all. And I'm sure every kid would want that. Would you want to come home to the house and mom's home? She probably got some snacks and shit ready for you because she knows your little hungry ass is going to be home at a certain time. Hell yeah, man. Every kid deserves that. And unfortunately, everybody doesn't get that. But every child definitely deserves a kind, loving, fresh baked cookies kind of mom. I wish every kid could have that. I wish every kid could have my wife as their mom. She's that mom. She's kind. She loves the kids to be around. She loves to make them happy. She's here every day when they get home from school. That's the kind of mom that every kid deserves. Now, again, unfortunately, every kid doesn't get that. But I wish in a perfect world, I wish this were a perfect world and they could have it that way. Because having a good mom like that it's everything. There's nobody like mom. Come on. Thank you, RJJ, for the £2. He says, Macho Grand, Macho Grand, Sandy Ravage. Oh, yeah. R.I.P. And I mentioned that before. Macho Man had a rap album. And I was working at the radio station when it came out. What a listen that was. What a listen that was. Oh, man. Mike Carrera, what's up? Somebody mentioned earlier that the Niners got the Thanksgiving night game. And I said, I hope it's against the Sea Bitches. REG Jericho, you can borrow my son for a bit. He's 5 going on 16, not a great listener. Hey, no 5-year-old's a great listener. That's number one. Kids are all about testing, constant pressure. That's a child's game is constant pressure, constant testing the limits, testing your patience, testing the amount of time you can repeat something. That's what they do. But what I found works is whatever it is, whatever they like, take it away until they get in line. And that usually works. That usually works. 5. That's a fun age. My son is 7. And now that he's 7, 5, that's like a little baby. Oh, man, he looks at 5-year-olds like little babies. So funny. Kids are always about being older, that next step. It's weird. It's weird. Sweet Mama G says 332 likes, 357 watching. Who's slipping? Hit that thumbs up. She's right. And she even gave you all the different colored thumbs, so nobody's left out. You're so progressive, Sweet Mama G. Like, everybody's included, like inclusion and diversity. Oh, shut the fuck up. I hate when people talk like that. Oh, I know it's been a while since you've been on here, Mike Herrera. I'll be watching these comment sections. I know who's attending and who isn't. But man, if it's against the Sea Bitches on Thanksgiving night, you already know how that's going to end, Mike. I don't need to tell you that. You know how that fucking game's going to end, bro. So be on the lookout for that, comic fans. Some sagging titties and a thick body coming your way. So look at this shit. Look at this. Somebody look at this. Let's see. Booyakasha. There it is. Oh, so gross. Don't you hate when you see some woke shit like with a cartoon? Ugh, come on, man. Stop that bullshit. So check this out. Bud Light is getting hoit. Stupid motherfuckers. What do you think? What were you thinking? Bud Light's hangover from hell. Sales figures from America's once favorite beer reveal how every region in the U.S. has turned its back since the Dylan Mulvaney tie-up, as Anheuser-Busch stock is downgraded over the, quote, crisis. So even in the Western region, California, Oregon, Washington, the left coast, down 18%. Then you got that whole group of states, Nevada to Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, down almost 30%. West, North Central, the Dakotas, Missouri, Kansas, that kind of area, down 25%. Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, the West, South, down 22. East, North, Central. Looks like Wisconsin, Ohio, Illinois, that shit 23.5. Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky, Tennessee. The East, South Central is down 25%. South Atlantic's down 25%. Mid-Atlantic is down 20%. And New England is down 14%. New England said, man, we love that stuff. We like to drink that stuff in the car. We go park our car in the hobby yard, and then we get some of that Bud Light. We just let it trickle down our throats. But everywhere it's down. And even at 14%, that's that's enough to get some attention. That's enough to wake up somebody in the middle of the night to call an executive. Sir, we're down 14%. Where, Johnson? Shit. So let's see. So a company called AB InBev bought Anheuser, or InBev is the name of the company. They bought Anheuser-Busch. Now they're AB InBev. And it's a Belgian multinational drink and brewing company based in Leuven, Belgium. And AB InBev has a global functional management office in New York. Regional headquarters in Sao Paulo, London Street, Louise, Mexico City. So they're all over the place. Johannesburg, Bremen. But the company who owns it is based in Leuven, Belgium. So it's a European company that owns Anheuser-Busch. Did that play into the stupidity of doing this? Or was that just that one woke dumbass woman that they put on administrative leave? Well, this has to go down as one of the biggest business bungles in history. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? How did you think the country was ready for this? Are you believing your own hype? Are you drinking your own fucking Kool-Aid to where you thought this was the right time to detonate this fucking shit bomb? Dumbasses. So that's good to hear. That Bud Light is losing money front, back, side to side. You stupid assholes. Love it. Love to see people get what they deserve. And you deserve to lose all that money. I hope that whole company is just turned upside down. Everybody gets fired and they start from scratch. You stupid idiots. No, I'll put that dude on the can. They're celebrating. It's his 365th day of being a girl. Stupid ass. Oh, shit. Look at this motherfucker. Golly. Look at that son of a bitch. Look at the arms and shoulders on that son of a bitch. So who's this fool? This says, shout out to my man Oliver Mack, aka at Right Winged Angel on Instagram. He will be right here with myself and Gian this evening. Stop the Fuckery, episode 6. The title of today's show, Movies. So make sure you're here. Myself, Gian, special guest at Right Winged Angel, Oliver Mack. If you ain't here, people, you in the wrong damn spot. So it says transgender sprinter. I'm a transgender sprinter. Feels, quote, marginalized after World Athletics ban men from competing against women in the Paris Olympics. Well, no shit. Looks to me like those hormones you might have been taking, who knows, it's probably some placebo shit. It's probably sugar pills. But the hormones you've been taking, they haven't quite took, if you will. Because you still yoked as fuck. So whatever you're taking, I don't know if you need to up it, you need to switch to something else, or maybe run against men. That's a novel idea. But I don't think they work because you're shredded up, dog. You're shredded up. Stupid. So that's why I said France says, no, do the wee. Excuse me, monsieur, is that the baguette stuffed into your toils? Fucking freak! Come on now. How'd we get here? How do we get here? Just take me back to like 2006 and drop me off. How the fuck did we get here? Where some committee has to come out and openly ban men from racing against women. Come on. This motherfucker said, quote, "We're being hounded. We're being hounded." Even though he's French, he still sounds like that. We're being hounded. Ugh. French transgender sprinter decries Olympic bans. French sprinter Halba Diouf feels she is being marginalized and hounded after her dream of participating at next year's Paris Olympics was shattered. Shattered! When the World Athletics banned transgender women, Ku Klux Trans members, from elite female competitions. Diouf had been training hard to improve her 200-meter time in the hope of running on home soil at the 2024 Games. But her ambitions were dashed in March when governing body WA banned transgender women who have gone through male puberty from competing in women's events, citing a, quote, need to protect the female category. No shit. I cannot understand this decision, as transgender women have always been allowed to compete if their testosterone levels were below a certain threshold. The only safeguard transgender women have is their right to live as they wish. And we are being refused that. We are being hounded. I feel marginalized because they are excluding me from competition. Born in Senegal, Diouf, 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 arrived in France at the age of 4. As an adult, she moved to Aix-en Province, AIX-EN province, where she started hormone therapy to change sex. And her gender transitions were recognized by the French authorities in 2001. Well, too bad there, Dick Haver. You're not running in the French Olympic Games. Oh. You fucking idiot. That's what you get. You don't need to be out here running with these women. Run against the dudes. But you probably suck. That's why you want to run against the women. REG, no, that's not Wesley Snipes. Oh, fucking Tu Wong Fu. Thank you very much, Rainey, for the Hamilton. For the $10 super sticker. Thank you. I appreciate that, Rainey. Good looking out. Saltzilla, Olympics not playing that. No, they're not. Nor should they. This should fall under no shit, right? Mr. Diouf. Thank you, Spunbearing65. He says, Doof says it all. Name says it all. Exactly, man. You fucking weirdo. Get over there and suck at what you do in the men's competition. It's too bad. Train harder, man. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe the genetics gods didn't smile on you. But people, I got to go. Got a Swoop Jr., got that haircut we talked about. He got baseball practice tonight. And when that's done, I got to be right back here, 5 o'clock, for Stop the Fuckery, Episode 6, Movies. Special guest, Oliver Mack. If you're not here, you're in the wrong damn spot. You were great. I was great. We were great. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and mygreengear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.